Here we go. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Let's see if I remember which way to go here. So we're going left to start off. We have to collect some money. So just like Super Adventure Island 2, this game is pretty much Super Adventure Island 2. We're just collecting money right away. Hit the button. We need to buy 2 keys. 3 keys is the next shopping trip. And then we're gonna collect statue. So in order to progress, there's a few things that you need. In order to get to Malkill, the boss, the final boss, you have to have 4 gems. But there's certain things that you need in order to collect those gems. So in order to get those, we're going to start collecting some clothing so that we can turn into thieves and wizards on command. So we have our first mini trial here. It's a little auto-scroller followed by a little mini boss. Alright, count the number of little rivets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then waggle your sword at him. At the bronze statue. And he just leans back until he's dead. Wizards and Warriors 3, aka Waggle Your Sword. Alright, so now we're a thief. Thieves have slightly higher horizontal speed. Like they run a little faster, and each thief outfit that you get actually moves slightly faster on the ground horizontally. So by the time you get to the 3rd piece of thief clothing, you're moving pretty fast. Alright, we're gonna poke this guy across the room, and then we're gonna wait for him to jump. I probably should have done that differently, but it's fine. Probably wanted to poke him here. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, Spyro was still on the ground. Alright, so the silver... where am I going? Is this correct? Yeah, this is fine. This is correct. Silver statue will let us get the 2nd pair of Thieves' Clothes. We're gonna do a little bit of a despawn there. So there's a beehive that normally spawns there. That would normally be in your way. You'd have to get the first wizard's skill, or the first wizard's clothing, to be able to cast fireballs to get the beehive out of your way. Excuse me, cutscene. You want to start? Thank you. But with a little bit of precise movements there, you can actually despawn the beehive by putting it in a weird spot on the camera and having it just not show up. So we're going to do all 3 of the Thief's Trials first. Wizards, nice jump. Jumped late. Failing an auto-scroller feels bad. Because they're all just right here. All the Thief's Trials are all in town. And it's just nice to get the Thief Trials done, so you don't have to deal with them anymore. It's also nice because Thief 3 gives you a skeleton key, so you don't have to buy keys to unlock doors anymore. And there's some doors that can only be unlocked via skeleton key, which we'll see coming up later. Go ahead and scooch off screen. What am I doing? That's the bronze strat. Ah, I didn't get him to lean back. So there's a couple of precise spots here that you can get the statues to lean back at. Wizards and warp drives, hell yeah! I mean, we might as well be playing Wizards and warp drives. Alright, so we have Thief 2. Moves a little faster on the ground. And this crowbar can actually enter windows. You can break into people's houses with the crowbar. Only through their windows, though, not through their front door. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Decent fight. And we have the gold statue. Alright, and then reminder that we need to collect Julia's gem here. Okay, set the camera up properly. Do beehive skip again. And Princess Julia. So this is the first of the 3 princesses that we promised to marry in exchange for her jewelry. We're just collecting money by making empty promises. I shouldn't say false. They're empty. We'll see if we actually get to marry princesses at the end of this game. Into the game this time. And we got to do damage boost. Cool. Thief and Princess Julia. I'm loving the alternate titles for Wizards and Warriors 3 right now. I didn't realize there were so many alternate titles after Wizards and Warriors 3, Kuros, Visions of Power, trademark. And that is the full title of Wizards and Warriors 3. Alright, gold statue is very similar to silver statue, except with more health. So he can actually beat you if you're not careful. Ah. Got a couple lean backs. Okay, we have to be safe here. If we take one more hit, then we're dead. 1, 2, back up. Okay, that was very close to being bad, but it's fine. Alright, we got all 3 Steves. We can get in any door we like. That's closer, Eldra. Very close. We want to go left here. And then down. And we're going to get in the castle a very strange way. We're just going to re-enter this door, and hey, we're in the castle. Climb up. So now we have a knight statue, the bronze knight statue. This is the only knight statue that we need. Or the only piece of knight clothing that we'll need, and we're going to use it exactly one time after, like, swapping off of it. We'll swap back to it one more time. Warrior's Trial. It's not an auto-scroller. It's just pure platforming skill. Alright. We got a good pattern on the knight statue. So he didn't poke us down again. The knights do jump a little higher than the thieves, so we'll use that to start off here. And the enemies in this area will not attack us as long as we are a knight. they will attack us if we're a thief. Nice jump. So it's just handy to be able to get by like this guy without him kicking us in the shins. Okay. Up is where we want to go. So normally after we would collect the, like, if we didn't have anything else to do, besides just like get the knight, we would just leave. But we have to come up here in order to get the second princess and her money. This is Princess Joanne. Yes, I will take your crown jewels. Now that we have her jewelry, we're gonna just leave. We're gonna fall down back into town. That stun was from when we got hit by the spear earlier. And this guy would normally fight you unless you're a thief, in which case he just stays sleeping. Because he likes thieves, apparently. Alright, and we have the bronze wizard statue, which is intended for you to get much earlier, but don't need it until now. And the wizard's trials are all vertical, semi-auto-scrolly type platforming sections. The first wizard's trial isn't too difficult in general, just because the platforms are fairly large, relatively. The next wizard's trial we'll see has much smaller platforms. He poked me. There we go. Alright. So now we have the ability to turn into a wizard, and this wizard, Wizard 1, has the ability to shoot fireballs, which is arguably the most useful of the wizard abilities. And there's our one use of the knight. Knight is required to break that enemy thing barrier. Otherwise you wouldn't need the knight at all. We get our first chance to use the wizard right away to fight the worms here. If I could hit them, there we go. Okay. Alright, 2 worm fights. Worm 2 is unique in that he'll always come out of the, well, at least for a while, he'll always come out of the hole that he went into. So you kind of always know where he's going into, or coming out of. You can kind of plan for where he's going to be. Like, once he gets to his just the head phase, then that kind of goes out the window, but that's fine. We turn off the music by swapping back to the thief there. I don't know why, but that's just what happens. We get the gold statue. So we don't need the silver wizard. Take the secret tunnels through the mountain to get to the third wizard trial. So, you have to enter, this is a locked door via skeleton key. So you have to enter this door with the thief first, in order to unlock the door. But the wizard in here tells you, hey, you're not a wizard. I'm not going to teach you how to do the wizard things. Leave now. So he kicks you out, and you just change clothes and come right back in. And he's like, oh, hi, you're a wizard now. Let's teach you some things. And then you turn into a knight to do the trial. So he just can't make up his mind. Tiny platforms, please? Okay. Yeah, wizard shaming. These platforms are tiny. Waggle your swords. Alright, SMB2 enemy. I don't know why he's here, but he's here. And the gold wizard. Alright, don't get poked off. Get back in your own game. Yeah. Don't poke me off. Don't you do it. Alright. Alright, we have all of the items, all the clothes that we need now to beat the game. So now we just need 2 pieces of jewelry left. Wizards jump much higher than everything else, but they move a lot slower horizontally. Which you'd think for this game would be a good thing normally, because a lot of it is vertical, but the jumps are also a little bit floatier. So unless you are getting like super precise jumps, they're not super useful. Take another secret path there, where we just enter and exit the door and it takes us somewhere else. Jump over the hill. Please go up. And this is what Wizard 3 does. Wizard 3 levitates. Very slowly. But it's also the most useful tool for fighting the Burger King. And this is Lindsay. We collect her money by also promising to marry her. So now we promised 3 princesses to marry them in order to get their jewels. And now we're gonna go fight a dragon. Because the dragon guards the last piece of jewelry. So we're gonna levitate up. And the dragon is kind of random, so we're gonna hope that he doesn't knock us off. You have to hit him in his big heads, or small heads, I guess, relatively, in comparison to his body. Why are we on the head? Stop, please, thank you. Also, we want to make sure that if we get hit that we don't release B. We knocked us off. If you're still on the platform and holding B, then you don't always fall off. But sometimes the dragon's a jerk and just knocks you off anyway. Kind of like that. Exactly like that. Alright, don't do it, dragon. Just let me go by. There's a lot of hits there. That was good. That was also good. Don't knock me off. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. He knocked me off again. This guy's a scumbag. This is the meanest the dragon has been to me in a long time, though. So I guess he's just making up for the insane luck we had with the randomizer earlier. Stop. Stop. Explode dragon, thank you. Alright. Now, here's the most important thing that we do in the whole run. We fire those fireballs straight up. That's literally the most important trick in the whole game. You collect, right where you collect that, that jewel at from the dragon, you just fire your fireballs straight up. Vitally important. If you don't do that, the run's over. And you might think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's actually true. That's what sets up the glitch here at the end of the game. Whoops. In order to let you defeat the Burger King without having to fight him. And fighting the Burger King is bad. You don't want to fight the Burger King. You just want to watch him explode. So this final segment is just climbing your way back up through all the sections of the castle. So we're going to stay on Wizard 3 because A, it's all vertical, and B, there's some levitation segments that are required. So we want to just make sure that we can maximize our time not swapping. We have not fought the Burger King yet. Burger King is the end boss, and we will quote unquote fight the Burger King. We're gonna intimidate him so bad that he just goes away. Yeah, this is the prequel to Sneaking. Sneak King. Cause he disappears, for sure. Alright. And the final climb segments. A couple more levitation segments here. Nice job falling. Don't need health anymore though. Stop! I'm trying to go... Like, I could just levitate up to the next stairs, but it's faster to do this way. Just a little bit. Alright. And swap to the Thief, because it's a little faster. It's like 10 seconds faster to go through this way. With the key. Or with the Thief, just because he runs so much faster. Alright. Reminder to say no. And... boom. That's time. Goodbye, Burger King. And flashing lights warning for anyone who's photosensitive.